Now take down the first problem based on magnetic materials classification. Take down this. The following figure shows the variation of intensity of magnetization I versus the applied magnetic intensity graph. The applied magnetic intensity H graph. Question number A. Identify the materials A and B. Identify the materials A and B. And question number B. Draw the variation of susceptibility with temperature for B. Draw the variation of susceptibility with temperature for B, and you also take down the graph. We have curve A like this, and curve B is in the negative direction. I and this is H. Along the x-axis we have H, I. So this is on the negative side of minus I. Now identify the materials A and B. To identify, because IH graph is given, you as in the previous case, you can see the slope, that is I by H, which gives the value of susceptibility. So for material, if you consider here, the susceptibility is positive and small. That is why you can say that material A is paramagnetic. But for B, I by H will come negative. Negative susceptibility means that the material is diamagnetic. Hope you understood this, like how to classify material A and B based on the susceptibility. So we know susceptibility is positive for paramagnetic and it will have a small value, and for diamagnetic the susceptibility will be negative. Therefore I can say that A is paramagnetic and B is diamagnetic. So let us note down that. Material A is paramagnetic. If you want, in bracket you can write because of small and positive value of susceptibility or slope I by H. Material B is diamagnetic because of negative susceptibility. And now we have another question, that is draw the temperature, variation of susceptibility with temperature for B. B is diamagnetic, and we know that the susceptibility of a diamagnetic material is independent of temperature, so it will be constant. You can write that note. In diamagnetic or susceptibility of diamagnetic material is independent of temperature. Susceptibility of diamagnetic susceptibility, so just of diamagnetic material is independent of variation on temperature. Therefore, you can write the graph as now this is susceptibility X or XM, also you can write XM, that is susceptibility, and in the y-axis we have temperature, sorry, x-axis we have temperature. It's a straight line because it's independent. Susceptibility of diamagnetic material is independent of variation in temperature. So as the temperature varies, susceptibility will remain constant. That completes that problem. We will do another one. You can take down this. Define magnetic susceptibility of a material. Define magnetic susceptibility of a material. So for the definition, you can refer the previous notes. Name two elements. Name two elements. One having positive susceptibility, one having positive susceptibility and the other having negative susceptibility. Negative susceptibility. Okay. Define magnetic susceptibility. So here I think one I is missing. You can correct it. Sorry for the spelling mistake. So susceptibility of a material. Name two elements, one having positive susceptibility and the other having negative susceptibility. And then continue the question. What does negative susceptibility signify? What does negative susceptibility What does negative susceptibility signify? Now I think for the definition you can refer the previous note because it is the ratio of I by H. You already know the definition. You can write down that. Define magnetic susceptibility of a material. So it is defined as the ratio of I by H, or ratio of intensity of magnetization to the magnetic intensity. And next I'll give you the example, like for one example for positive susceptibility and another for negative susceptibility. Paramagnetics have positive susceptibility, so you can write paramagnetic have positive susceptibility. The examples are, you can write either aluminium or sodium. And then for negative susceptibility, the example is diamagnetics. diamagnetics have, so here you can write paramagnetics because I have written have, so you can write paramagnetics or paramagnetic substances have positive susceptibility. Similarly, diamagnetic have negative susceptibility, and the example you can write copper or bismuth. Bismuth or copper. Okay, so then what does negative susceptibility signify? Negative susceptibility signify that these material get magnetized in the direction opposite to that of magnetizing field. So they get magnetized in the reverse direction. Negative susceptibility means or signify that these materials get magnetized in a direction opposite to that of magnetizing field. Opposite to that of magnetizing field. Okay. Negative susceptibility signify that these materials get magnetized in a direction opposite to that of magnetizing field. Okay, so that completes the problem. Hope you understood all this, and in the coming class we will take 2 more types of problems and then we can finish this topic. Hope you understood this.